Okay. Hey, friends, good morning. Welcome to Buck and Billy Ray Smith's YouTube channel. Good to see you again. Now, it is, well, it's about 7 o'clock in the morning. It's glorious. It is. It's glorious out. There's some cloud, but it's warm. You're getting a bath right now because it's there. That's better. Now, people ask me quite often about this truck. Okay? Friends, this truck is rare. It's actually solid. It's a Merc. The last Mercury pickup truck now, friends, pickup truck, came out of the factory March 23rd, 1968 as a Merc. Now, everything went Ford after that. They still made Mercury 3-ton, 5-ton, I think. But I was focused on pickups when I was doing all my research on this truck quite a few years ago when I got it. But I will tell you something. It is a 9-foot bed. It was a camper. It was built for a camper. It's a camper special, says right on it. It's got a 352 in it, which is a great workhorse motor. The 352s, a lot of people swore by them other than the 360, right? Yeah. So anyhow, it's got horrible exhaust problems on the head, like on the motor. I hope to one day have the dough to set it down, put it down and pull the motor and get the get a nice exhaust on it and shut it up a bit and then have some normal exhaust on it. It'll happen. I'll get it straightened away because it's just too nice of a truck. And then of course the old 78. That's a 78. 78 came with square headlights and a round grill piece. Remember the round grill piece? I got rid of it. I didn't like it. I'm a round headlight guy. So this whole thing, oh my goodness gracious, it's got a roof issue right now. I gotta figure something. There's so many vehicles. You're like, oh man, they're money pits. Let's be honest. But friends, you think I'm gonna go out and buy a $40, $50, $60, $70,000. No, that isn't me anyway. I couldn't do it. I mean, no, it's not happening. This truck cost me $500. $500. I threw a carburetor at it. I turned the key and I drove away. It's the only thing I've ever done to the truck. Besides little things here and there. I'll put a water pump in it. You know what I mean? Oh, Patrick, my buddy Patrick came over and helped me, turned it from points to electronic, which was a big thing. I like points things in yellow power saws, but this was nice to have on electronic. So really, she's bone stock, friends, but it is a 9-foot bed, okay? It's a 9-footer. Look at the freaking leaf package in it. Those overloads right there, are bigger than most half-ton packages, just the overloads. It's a 1-ton, friends. That's what it is. Yeah. So I've been horsing around a bit, doing this and that. Yeah. Hey, friends, Weaver's coming to Buckenstock. Yeah. So if you've been, because they're pretty much done that. I think Weaver and I are going to do some things together, friends. Yeah, we are. Let's get you up here. I'm just moving the truck out because today's a great day. It's Sunday. That's why you're seeing this video now. I'm building this video now, but we're going to go live later. I'm going to shoot for 1 o'clock because of my UK friends or, overseas friends. Look at this thing. See, it's running better. I took all the connections, like the starter cord was loose on the starter, wasn't getting full crack. Listen to it. That's rare for this thing to idle right in the morning. This is good. Anyway, I'm just getting into the power saw shop. Sorry, friends. So it's a 1967 Merc, and on paper, I believe it's a 351. The Mercs, they called them something different, or 251. No, actually, that is not true. If I look on here, see, this is gone now. This said 350 on it. There's the 0. You can't see it anymore. It was faint. I wonder if it's on the other side. Let's look. I remember it, friends. Oh yeah, I think we can. Oh, maybe not. Yes, you can. Yes, you can, friends. Look. See it there? 3, 5, 1. It's a 1-ton, friends. It's a 1-ton. I love this truck. So it's got the capabilities to throw dualies on the back, except because the drum's on the inside. You know what I mean? Like when you look under the back end, most drums are inside the tire. No, this is outside the tire. Like you can literally throw dualies at this thing. Look. You see what I'm saying? There's the drum. So you stick, it can be done. It's great. Anyway, what the hell am I doing? I just wanted to add a little bit more into this video and talk about a few things. Today's video, I'm gonna run over and do it. I got a busy day, but you know what, friends? This channel's growing like mad, and I love that new subscribers come in. Welcome to you if you're a new subscriber. Welcome to this channel. Here, let's go in here for a second. If you have not seen this, if you're a new subscriber, you've probably seen this because you just probably have. I want to thank people who, when you guys, you've had that saw in your shop forever and you're just sick of it and it's not working. You know you're never going to run it again and you think, should I throw it in the dumpster? Don't throw yellow saws away. Don't do it. Anyway, there's the saw that's in the video right there. There's that 146 we went down, but it had the different bar on it, friends. So you'll notice it is different. I took this bar off because one of the wonderful fellas who gave me, I think it was this 200 right here, came with a beautiful bar, that bar right there. So I threw it on, filed her up. She's nice and sharp, but these things don't cut, friends. They don't cut really that good. Well, you saw it. And I'm gonna, Bellhopper, I think Bellhopper's got one there. We're gonna see what we can do with one of those. Stay tuned for that. That's gonna happen within a short order. I'm doing it. Because there's so many of those saws around, I need to know what, I mean, maybe it's just the year and the design of the motor that's all they could do, but I think we can get more out of them. We shall try, huh? Yes. Now, there was something else I came out here for. I don't really know. Oh, today's video. Okay, here it is. So what I done, friends, you guys remember the video that was out of the box, still versus organ, out of the box, and organ came out ahead? Well, I'll tell you something. To me, that doesn't matter. Organ is a smaller chain. It's lower profile. It's a smaller chain. It's going through the wood quicker. That's what's going down, and probably a little bit to do with their factory grind. Now, I use still because it's bigger and longer, and I get more use out of the tooth when I grind chain. I grind chain, friends, okay? So really, out of the box for me doesn't really matter. It's because as soon as you hit it with a file or a grinder, everything changes, right? Doesn't matter. So yesterday, I pulled out my 72 again, friends, and what I done is I put a grind on it, okay? So what we've got today is, we're gonna do a video. Check out the old school Buck and Billy Ray shirt, friends. Yeah. We still do this, by the way. I've had people asking me about the old design. It's still there, friends. We still make this. It was my original design, friends. I love it. It's a good one. Okay, so here's the deal. You won't see it because I don't have Eye in the Sky on. This is a grind. It's a fresh grind, actually. It's on there. It's ready to go. So now we've got, that's the organ. We're going to go over to Ron's, Root Rot Ronnie. And we're going to run this power saw through the same wood, pop off the chain, put on the still that I ground up as well, and we're going to freaking crack it through the wood, and we're going to see how we do time-wise, and we're going to revert back to that video and see if a ground chain cuts faster than out of the box. I just want to do these things because you'll understand more about my process and more about why I believe it's all in the filing. It's not necessarily... I mean, there's no replacement for displacement. We know that, but I'll tell you something. I've walked up to fellas with 10 more cc's than me. That's a lot in a power saw, a 2-stroke. And I've zipped past them. It's in the filing, friends. It's in the filing and knowing how to run a saw. It's not all about digging the dogs in and laying on it as hard as you can and dropping RPM and hogging it out. Keep your chain speed up. Let the power saw walk through the wood. It's going for a walk through the wood. So don't overwork it. I'm rambling now because I'm in a hell of a mood again. It's Sunday, and I don't know why. I just am. Sundays do something for me. So, what else? Man, we got some content coming up. Holy cow. Hey, Bellhopper, I sent somebody your way. He was asking for a wraparound bar for the 1010 series, 710, 7 Pro Max, all that. Barry, the Bellhopper made me this. He made me two. There's one there. There's one there. He did one hell of a job. You did. Now, actually, McGinty, I talked to you about that stuff, that wrap stuff. I think I'm going to be okay. I think I got something figured out. It's a time thing. Bellhopper's busy, but I know that in the winter, Mr. Bellhopper's going to be doing a few more things. I'm going to send him a 200 and we're going to see what we can do. Just going to hog it right out. I want you to go nuts on that thing, Bellhopper. Seriously, I just want you to go at it like a wild man and see what we can get out of that 200 series saw. You know, those 62, 63 in there, those years. We'll see what happens. What else? I don't think anything else, really. I really wanted to welcome the new subscribers. Truly, I think that's so cool that you guys are coming in. I love it. Axemen was a great one last... I miss Logger Wade and his family. I love seeing them on the show. I miss them. But we were on there. We had a rained out day, and they showed us, some of the old Macs, which was cool. Old Robert Paxton would be rolling in his grave, just relaxing, wouldn't he, if he knew what we were doing with these old McCULLOCH saws. What a great thing. They were ahead of their time, friends. They were. That's about it. So I'm going to take Rita to work here in a few minutes. I'm up and at 'em. It's a glorious day, friends. A lot of you that have been here, you know me. And you're getting to know me a little better. For the new people that are here, listen, if you think... What I always say, friends, for folks, because, I mean, let's face it, YouTube's just, there's so much stuff out there, friends, isn't there? I'm adding these videos into the playlist. Listen, if you're interested in hand filing your power saw, I have an opinion on that, okay? And it's to throw any gadgets away you've ever had. Throw them away. This is my opinion. You can think I'm a nut bar and say whatever you're going to say because that's what YouTube is. So, but my opinion is to use your mittens, use your own mittens and custom file. A gauge does not allow you to do the boat. It doesn't allow you to do custom filing where you need to revive that chain like I did in the night. You weren't reviving that thing with a gauge, or if you were, it would just be a hellish task. This is if you want to learn how to file a power saw and get cutting and have fun. Running power saw, friends, is fun. It's fun. But if you're pushing on the saw and you're cutting on an angle, it becomes frustrating. It does. I've been there. I was there many, many moons ago, but I figured it out and I am figuring more out. Because of you guys and because of YouTube. And I get asked to do crazy things. And I do my best to get at them. So our content will never run out. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Gilbert, thanks again for that live ticker for the YouTube ticker thing. I love it. I'll be sitting there drumming away or doing something, making an axe. And bango, I turn my head and there's 5 more subscribers like in a couple of minutes. There it is in there. See it? Look at it. It says 61. Friends, get this. Remember last live feed? I'm going to shut this down now. Remember last live feed? We were at, well, we hit 60,000 subscribers. Last live feed, we hit 60,000. Right? Whew. Slammer. The slammer. He gave me one like that too. It's 1 week later and we have 1,000 more subscribers. We have 1,000 more subscribers since last Sunday. If you are part of that 1,000, I mean this sincerely. I look you right in the face and I say, welcome. Welcome to this community, because that's what this is. YouTubers talk about it. They talk about a community. This is a strong one. It's a strong one. The birds are waking up and feeding. They've been up for hours. Okay, I've rambled enough. we're going to go do this video today. I urge you folks to watch that. This is going to be interesting. And then after we do the grind, right? Okay, friends, so here is our 2 chains. One's still, one's organ. The one closest to you is organ. That's what a ground chain looks like. Okay, what have we got there? Yeah. So there they are. Should be pretty good. Hey, we'll see. I'm going to do a hand file, and I'm going to show you how we're going to use these original numbers, and we'll just run with this saw because that's the one we started with. It's not my fastest saw, but it's a good running saw, and it gives us a good example of chain and pulling chain. So the next thing will be hand file. I think I'll grab another, but I want to work back on the chain a little bit. So I want to show you how much faster a chain with half a chain cuts than a new chain cuts. I want to show you all these things so that you understand what I'm talking about as we go through the years of love and saving the world and having YouTube fun. You'll understand where I'm coming from. Okay, here's the deal. Listen, I got this saw the other day. It's beautiful. It's a 146, which is an 80cc saw. So is this one, this 143. This came there a little while ago from some super duper dude. I forget who, but it's an HL series. This particular saw, it said it came with a McCULLOCH power saw, or pardon me, a McCULLOCH carburetor.
One trip, we called them tripper.
The blister
I could do
shows up when the work's done.
Yeah.
Friends, how are you? So anyway, you heard what we were talking about this morning. This is Luke. How you doing, Luke?
There's another one of those in here. I don't know if I want to part with it.
One of these? Okay. Do we have one of these, son? 146?
I don't know.
We do.
I don't know.
The old McCullochs.
That's deadly.
Yeah, that's cool. The original bar on her. You had it a while, Luke?
Yeah, 15, 20 years.
Oh, have you that long?
Yeah.
Well, I think that was worth the run, friends. Hey, Sonny?
Yeah, we got some more junk for the collection.
Junk. Careful now. There's no carb on that saw, friends. We gotta figure out. I might steal one from one of them other ones I got. Friends, I don't have a McCULLOCH carburetor for this saw. There was no. It went up in a fire. It did. Excuse me. It went up in a fire at a power saw shop. Went up in flames, and the carb went up with it. So I should have turned the camera on a little sooner because I was out here carcassing out. I needed this part right here. Like there's 2 gaskets. It was just these 2 bolts. Do you know what I mean? It was just this, that was it. That and that 1 gasket right there. So I was missing this. There's a little steel plate and another gasket. Well, I happen to have it on this saw right here. Friends, that's why I say don't throw stuff away. Don't do it. Not that I run these saws every day, but they're better running than they are dead. If they're dead and you don't have nothing for them or coils or whatever it may be. I mean, you know, I love these old saws. There's my grandpa's old saw right there. It's a freaking 250, a super 250. It's a freaking beauty saw. And other folks have sent some stuff along those lines, right? The 200s. Well, I had a carcass, eh? I did. I had a carcass down there. And I had the parts I needed. So I don't know if it's, well, obviously it's not the right carburetor because I don't have the choke lever. Look, see, here's the choke lever. Something's supposed to, yeah, see, this is a choke here. It's supposed to have a little lever that goes right there to push this. I don't have it. I mean, it's not in here neither. This is a different one. See, this one goes in and turns. Well, this one, and see, this is different as well. Look at this choke setup. All it does is just close the freaking thing off. So they're all kind of different. This one, there's the oiler, and there's the choke. There's supposed to be a little lever, which I could easily fix up, go underneath there and in there. And I'll bet you I have it somewhere. I could easily make one, and I'll have to now. But friends, do you know what's nutsoid? Another reason why you don't throw stuff away? Check this out. Look at this carcass. I mean, it is a carcass. That it is a part saw. Okay, the motor's free, but if I'm not mistaken, I don't think I had a spark. But look at this. Look at freaking this. This fuel line's toast. Look, it'll work. There's no filter on it. It's busted right off. It's down inside there. You won't see it. Well, no, you won't. But I'm going to show it to you because I got my little surgical. But I don't want to reef on it too much because I've already cracked it a bit and I think it's still fine. Sorry, friends. I just want to show you what we're dealing with here. Look, here it is here. Okay, so it's this. You can see the cracks in it. Okay, and not only that, there's no filter on it. Sorry about being wobbly. There's no filter on it. So this is mint for some freaking crazy reason. I don't know why. I don't know why, but it is. So what I'm going to do, to be quite freaking honest with you, is I'm going to try and get that off there. I'll tell you, my eyes, friends, are gone. They're gone. Now, I need to, because I don't think that's coming off there without any coercion. I just don't think it is. I mean, it might not work, friends. I might not get that off there. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of afraid, to be honest. I could probably fix that. I could put a little seal all on there. Yes, I could. I could put seal all on there and that would work. I might have to go get my seal all. Because I like that. Because I think this one's toasted. But it will suck fuel. I know it will. It just doesn't have the... Alright. I didn't bother. I still got this thing. I still got that fuel line part. I didn't try. It was bothering me. I mean, I could easily take the front of the tank off, but I am not doing that. I'm not doing it. I'm just not going there. I'll do that on a part saw to see how hard that's going to be or easy that's going to be first. I mean, it's not that hard. It's just bolts. But you got a gasket you got to deal with. I'm not going there. I'm not doing it. I will see if this thing will run without. Let's try this. Let's go like that. I seated the jets. I always seat the jets, friends. Always. Oh, this is oh, that's a shame. Custom screwdriver. I made it just for this purpose. There. That's got to be enough high, I would reckon. Mind you, these HL series can take a bit of fuel, so let's try that. And then we'll try. I don't know if this carb's going to work. I just don't know. Hey, let's give it a shot, friends. We'll see. I don't have majorly high hopes on this one. I think it'll spark. There's some gas down the hoochie coochie. Let's see what happens. I better get that out of there. It might just come to life like a freaking old McCULLOCH should. Do you know what the interesting thing is? It fired, but it just didn't go ha. It actually felt like it wanted to grab fuel. That fuel line may have a crack in it, maybe sucking air. I do not know. All I know is there's no this part is gone. It's broken right off, and it just, who knows? We're gonna try it again. These things are funny. They just are. They're funny. They're funny freaking saws. Huh. Yeah, I don't think this is going down. Who knows? I may have too much fuel going. 1, 2, 3, go! Sorry, you guys. You guys fell. Sorry, guys. Gals, women, and children. What do we have here? Very interesting. I would say these saws are heavy, eh, friends? They are. They're very heavy. But they're beautiful, aren't they? Wraparound bar, original McCULLOCH bar, 404 chain, probably got a big flipper on it. Listen to it. So clean. What an absolute beautiful machine. I don't think it has many hours on it, to be honest with you. I really don't. Hey Luke, thank you, buddy. I just happen to have the parts for it. Scavenged an old carburetor, little part on the intake. I needed a spacer for the intake. I had it. I love McCulloch. Love them.